Ready, go!
Hey, you're a polygon.
Hey, you too. I got nothing. Virtua Fighter 2 is one of my favourite arcade titles. It's an early 3D fighting game that was released on the Sega Saturn and the arcade machines at the time. Pretty much everyone who owned the Sega Saturn had this game, with its revolutionary 3D graphics what blast players at the time. The objective of the game is to go for each fighter. Sounds easy.
No, it's not.
Unless you're playing on the easy setting. Virtua Fighter 2 is not another button mashing fighting game. It's going to take time and patience to get any good at it. And from time to time you're going to refer to the manual to learn your favourite character's moves. Yeah, you're going to end up reading this for your bedtime story.
Wow, I didn't mean it literally. Did you see the shit on the headboard? Well, let's get back.
The level designs are alright, but nothing really sticks out apart from the bonus level. And you're on this square platform what acts like a ring as you fight. You can't leave it. If you do, it's an instant KO. Called the ring out. When you first start off it's pretty easy until you get to fight the old man. For an old timer, he pissed me the fuck off. He seems to throw these special moves all the time and got me swearing at the screen of how frustrating it got for me. You're at least gonna have one fighter that's gonna be annoying, although it's so satisfying when you defeat them. It's a bit weird at times that all the fighting seems to be on par, from the hitting, throwing, kicking, also the special moves, heck even the movement is spot on. Then we get to the jumping. I don't get that, it seems a bit out of place, but I wouldn't change it, it made me laugh. Once when you're beating the arcade, you get a bonus stage where you fight underwater and fight Jewel, the half-designed character that mimics other characters' moves, and if that's not enough, those of you who are brilliant at fighting games and want a bit of a challenge, there's an expert mode for you to sink your teeth into. You can change the ring size to give yourself a bit of a challenge, or maybe you just want to laugh. You can guess who my favourite character is. He seems to be the one that I got on with the most. I like the fact that you can't keep playing in the same tactics all the time. The AI will learn your moves, which invokes you to learn new ways of playing. That's got to be my favourite thing about this. It got me to learn other moves and change my play style from time to time to throw off the AI. Then we get to ranking mode. Try and say that 10 times fast. In this mode you got no continues and you just go through it once until you lose.
Aren't you about ready to go home now?
A, B, X, Z? Where the fuck is D?
Game over.
I honestly couldn't figure this system out, and I've spent a couple of times trying to figure it out. Ted, what the fuck did fuck it.
Now that gets us to team battle mode, where you and the opponent player chooses up to 5 fighters. The objective is the first one to knock out all 5 players wins. And if you have no one, don't worry, the AI has got you covered. And that currently brings us to the odd one out, is the watch mode, where you watch the AI fight each other. It kind of feels like when I was younger watching the arcades and looking at the machine while the AI fight each other. It's kind of like that. Hopefully I'm not the only one who remembers this. The only thing that I wish that this game had was a spirally mode where you could practice your moves. That's the only thing what seems to be missing. For the rosters of characters, it's acceptable for the time that this game came out. However, it's small for today's standards. They all have their own attack styles and information, so at least you know something about them. For the voice acting, there's very little of it. They just say some random mumbling thing at the end of the round. There are some characters that I wish they added in subtitles so I would know what they're saying, but I got to say that some of them did make me laugh on their victories. The soundtrack is okay, it's nothing special that you're going to remember. The only thing what I remember is ready, fight!
What? No, it's ready, go!
For how long the game is, it's around about 15 minutes long on the arcade mode. However, if you want to get good at the game, you're going to get a lot longer out of it, where the game is meant to be played multiple times. So in the end, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10, and I definitely recommend it, especially if you're a Saturn fan. The only reason why I can't give it a 10 out of 10 is because the game is way too short, and there was this bug what I've encountered where your move did not register on the AI. But the game keeps you wanting more. This is going to be your fighting game that you're going to love or hate, and for me, I sucked at it and I still enjoyed it. So have you played Virtua Fighter 2? What did you think of it? Leave it in the comments below. Until next game, I'm fucking off.
Oh, careful. Oh, let's try this again.
Then it gives you your score and asks you to beat up a letter. No matter what, I couldn't figure out how this system worked. I couldn't change it from the letter A, so all the time I'd just be A. It's probably something simple that I overlooked.